That's right. Sign your name at the bottom. Press harder, Miss Brown. She scans all clear. Only metals present, a small filling on the lower left premolar. The Nagano connections come through, and Tina will be passing through tomorrow on way to Oslo. You all right? You passed out. Nerves, don't worry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about...
Never mind, we expected you a week ago.
A week ago?
You want to be a nanny? You want to change the nappies of other people's children? Are you an idiot?
Of course not.
Nannying and secretarial work, eh? Well, we don't do that here. Be honest with yourself. What do you really want to do?
Well, I'd really like...
Miss Brown, we can do anything. I'll show you. We specialize in individual growth and development, not just a cash-in, cash-out deal. There are no limits. You start off as a secretary, you end up the managing director. You start off as a waitress, you end up, you know. Everything is permissible for you, but not everything is good. Yes, unlike others, we won't leave you in one position if we know that you can do better. Fair?
I didn't realize
We
that...
all rise, but we value our ground troops very highly.
I like history and travel. I studied it at college.
Which version?
Pardon?
Which version did you study?
I don't understand the question.
Just remember, history, science, geography, politics, it all changes to suit the powers that be. Nothing is constant except for the absolute truth, which requires reliable witnesses.
Absolutely.
You like travel?
Yes. I've considered becoming an heir. Yes.
Naomi's been granted a code yellow clearance. Grace has gone AWOL. It's from Atlanta.
Miss Brown, our organization is bigger than you think. And in a sense,
You're already a part of it. There is a generally accepted idea of what a secret agent looks like. Alternatives are completely inconceivable to the general public. This is part of our cover. Since the early days, we've entered people's homes, cooked their food, raised their children, and so on. Even now, we have access to their offices after hours. Our invisibility has allowed us to continue gathering intelligence undetected for over 2 centuries. In the past, we carried arms, briefly, in the 60s. In the 70s, guns went out with the Afro, when we established our mother code. Part 1 states, poking holes in people's bodies with sharp objects or projectiles tends to result in copious bleeding and death. which is why we don't do it. Besides, we go through enough pain giving birth to them. Disablement and incarceration is preferable.
And how do you protect yourselves?
Elongated, sharpened, tensile steel-coated fingernails. And spiked heels. Well, we can usually rely on our reputation. People seldom pick fights with us. The Jamaican section has cornered that branch of self-defense pretty well.
Look, you've had 3 warnings, and if you have one more, you will be out.
Can I get away with it?
Is that understood?
Can I speak?
No, you will be out.
Hey, you sucking your teeth out. You want to keep them teeth for your life or what? This woman faced it, she.
Mainly, our work is surveillance intelligence. We watch and record. Intervention is way down on our list. We only get involved if absolutely necessary.
So you survey, monitor, and collect intelligence. Well, then what happens?
Classified.
But you've been doing this for 200 years. What happens to all this information? You just gather it, then sit on it, all this intelligence?
It's frustrating, isn't it? Your hands are tied. It's like others' expectations become your limitations. But you can rise above it. You can conceive of things far and way beyond anything that would even occur to them. You know them, Willie? No. True intelligence. You see, we've always had to be better, to be equal. They hold all the cards, but we know what's written on them. They own the safes, but we know the combination. Whenever we're ready.
When do you intervene? When will we get involved?
Classified. We have the most trouble in clothes shops and supermarkets, as well as airport customs. Strip searches are too common. We're trying to get more operatives into customs jobs to aid smoother passage.
What a joke. Who gave me that job?
Skyhook.
Bosnia? I mean, with respect, Mom, how the hell was I supposed to blend in there?
It was a mistake.
Oh.
We can immediately reassign you to South Africa. Right-wing die-hard terrorist requires a housekeeper to cook, clean, take care of 2 teenage sons and a wife.
While he's out rallying Nazis.
We could send Bronx.
Oh, she's a nutter.
You're the next best thing.
Well, I am code yellow.
I suppose you're interested in joining, but then you don't really have a choice. The form you signed on entry was our Official Secrets Act, though it's not as if anyone will believe a word you say about us. After all, we don't exist, do we? Your first assignment is one of surveillance. These are your contacts. Mrs. Williams, a tracer with a photographic memory. Mrs. Sharma, our communications expert, fluent in 4 languages. This is your code name.
What about training?
On the job. Pumped-up, gun-toting gung-ho youths are not suitable. A South American doctor will be arriving in the city tomorrow. Coordinator of child extermination. We need confirmation. Miss Gray will take over at the hotel.
Customers for Barnum, Chichester, Havant, Cosham, Fareham, Swanwick and Southampton must travel in the front 4 coaches only, furthest from the ticket ticket barrier at platform 19. Customers for West Worthing, Durrington, Goring, Angmering and Littlehampton must travel in the rear 8 coaches only, nearest to the ticket barrier at platform 19.
Echo, don't panic. You're just a link. Stop looking so worried. Relax. The tracer has executed a 602. That's a toilet paper trace. Repeat, a toilet paper trace.
Bingo.
This is Echo confirming eyeball.
This is Control. Good work, Echo. Welcome aboard.